Okay, y'all, so it has finally happened. I have pushed things a little too far. I made a big mistake. I messed up a block. How, you say? This. I had carved it a little bit and it was looking okay. And then I was just like, you know what, let me carve it a little more. And I carved it too much. I feel like this is an issue that I've been kind of towing the line of, like carving too much and carving not enough for certain things. I didn't really flesh out the idea for what I wanted. I just thought I could jump in and it would be fine. However, that backfired. But this is a good thing. This is a good thing because I'm experimenting again, and that means I'm going to make some mistakes. This also gives me an opportunity to try out fixing this. So that's what this video is going to be about. Me fixing my mistake. I did find it kind of challenging to cut through it with an X-Acto knife. I feel a little bit like a hypocrite because I don't think I have changed this X-Acto knife blade in years. Maybe a decade, honestly. And I had to do a few pre-cuts before this. However, once I got my first cut, putting it over a little ledge and being able to pull down on the side to stretch it open did help me get through to the bottom without cutting up the top layer too much. But I'm always the one that tells people, make sure you have sharp tools. Printmaking is so much easier if you have sharp tools, and this probably would have been a lot easier if I had sharp tools. Yeah, that's... This looks wonky. I'm probably gonna mess it up again. Why does it look sideways? Oh, I guess my cuts weren't exactly, you know, square on the block. This is like worst case for a perfectionist. This is making so many alarms in my brain go off. Oh boy. Cat tax. Let's get it cut, and I'm gonna try and dig out a new blade. For a second, I forgot how to even do this. Ooh, that's sharp. I should try it on this side. I feel like my hand is too close. Nope. Danger. My brain says danger. Alright, so this part's done. Now this one, moment of truth. I expect it to not fit. Whoa. Whoa, that's so cool. Like there's a little bit of space around it, but I think that will be fine. Now I have to seal them together. A thin sheet of paper, like printer, computer paper. I decided to switch to tracing paper because it's really thin, and what I don't want is whatever I add to the back to change how I need to set my pressure for my press. I don't like finagling with my pressure. I want to set it once and then be done with that part. This is a pH neutral bookbinding gel. I don't know if this is the best choice for this, but it's what I had. That's so much glue. I maybe didn't need that much. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I'm tired of futzing with it. I'm gonna let this sit for a while. It doesn't take that long to dry. I'm going to carve a little more because I do want some outline on the framing, and then I'll print it. I'm kind of nervous to see how this is going to print. I wonder if it's going to be lumpy or if it's going to be really cool and have a slight embossment of where the frame doesn't line up. I think I'll be okay with that. I think this project has been really good for me to let go of some of my perfectionism. I feel like the print gods are not on my side. I am not in their favor today or for this whole project. Disaster just struck. Remember those cute little shots I had of my cat sleeping? Well, she jumped on my ink palette. I don't know what happened. I think she saw a shine. I finished it. I did have some issues with getting it through the press. It is curved. I think over time the block will flatten out and stuff. It's gonna take a little bit more effort to keep it clean. I don't think I can wash it with water like I usually do. That might be an issue long term, but here's the print. I did have to tape the block down to the press to get it to be flat enough to register my paper. That was a little issue. I'm very happy with it. You almost can't even tell that I had to like replace the side. This was really not that hard and potentially a method I might experiment with for having maybe multicolor prints or something like that. I don't know. It's got me inspired with some ideas, but don't get excited because I really love doing black and white prints. And I start to plan color prints and then I'm like, you know, it would look better black and white. So here's the final piece. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my online shop. I have social media that I'm sporadic with, but thanks for joining me here.